So today I want to give you a free website traffic course to help you to improve your digital marketing. Now there's a link in the description. Go ahead, click that and get the free course, because I'm going to give you the web traffic formula that I have used to take my hobby site from amateur level to professional. And I did that all without using social media, without SEO, and without paying a single penny for adverts. And when I say I went from a professional level, I mean actually earning a living from the website. Now, you may already know my history. You may know that I started out as a janitor and I cleaned supermarkets for a living, and I've always had this, well, a pretty strong work ethic, but I hated my job, right? Now, I'd wake up at every 4 o'clock every morning, 4 a.m. This screeching alarm clock, and I'd drag myself out of bed and I'd go scrub toilets. Lots of people have been there, right? You know what it's like being woken up by a screeching alarm clock. Okay, now we use our phones, don't we? But it's still just as annoying. And while I really was grateful to have this job, the thing I really didn't like was being told what to do, especially how to spend my time, what to do with my time. I mean, we're not getting any more of that, right? So time is valuable. It's the most valuable asset we have. So I just wanted to have more control over how I spent my time. I wanted to decide when I woke up, right? I didn't want someone else making that kind of decision for me. I don't like anyone else calling the shots, right? It's simple as that. I didn't like anyone else being in control of my life to that level. So I started my own business and I really went for it, right? And it was a struggle, right? I'm not going to lie to you. It was really hard. You see, I guess I'm a marketer, right? As a marketer, I'm supposed to tell you how amazing it is to start your own business. I'm supposed to tell you that it's some kind of magical fairy tale, right? That all your problems will suddenly melt away, right? If only you were to buy my stuff, right? But the truth, well, listen, my conversion rate is going to hate me for telling you this, but it's the truth, right? Starting a business is stressful. It's incredibly stressful. And when you're starting out, the marketing is just confusing, right? So it's like this. One day, you'll try something and it works. And it'll be amazing, right? But then the next day, you do the exact same thing and it doesn't work. And that's the truth about marketing on the internet. And I can tell you hundreds of stories from my students who've used my training and it's changed their lives, right? But man, I'm going to tell you something. Stone cold honesty. Those students had to really work for it, right? They really worked hard to get where they are. And it didn't even happen overnight, right? So in this marketing world, I'm supposed to tell you that it's, click, push button, instant, right? It's not. It takes work. It takes time. And the ones who have changed their lives, they did it because they know 3 things, right? They know who their customers are. They know what their customers want. And they also know where the customers hang out on the internet. So when you have those 3 things, well, listen, you'd be surprised by how many people start internet businesses without knowing this information. And if you don't know this information either, then I will show you how to find those, right? I'll tell you where you need to dig, and I'll also give you the shovel, and I'll give it to you for free, because ultimately, well, right, when I figured out my marketing, my business changed. Things just got easier. And I eventually did get more control over my life. And I really do want you to have more control over your life too. I want to save you from the same years of struggle. I'm talking 3 years of struggle that I went through to try and figure this stuff out, right? To figure out this internet stuff. And I want to help you do the same without the years of struggle. I want to help you to break free from the system, right? This system of things, these systems of control, because, listen, we're in a world that's controlled by the most corrupt, the most dangerous, the most selfish people, right? And we're being led by the least among us, the least noble, the least honest, the least caring, the least compassionate, maybe even the least human. And all right, this is just a video about marketing your business, and this video is just as disposable as anything else in this world, right? But having a business that you can be proud of, it gives you an escape route out of those systems, at least just a little bit, right? Just a little bit more freedom, a little bit more independence. And that's why I started my website, right? I started that 20-something years ago, because I could see the possibilities here, and, well, they're probably the same possibilities that you see right now. And, okay, it took me 3 years to develop a traffic system that worked consistently, and I will tell you all about that another time. But when I figured it out, you know what happened? The first thing I did when I figured it out, I took my alarm clock and I threw it away. Right? I actually threw it, hurled it, and I watched it smash. And it felt amazing, right? Because I wanted to do that for years. And I want you to feel like that too. Whatever it is in your life, whatever represents success to you, I want you to feel that. So I'm going to give you a free traffic course to help you to do it, because, well, it's the same strategies that I used to get 4 million hits a month without SEO and without advertising. I'm not promising the same results, but in all, this course is probably about 2 hours long, but I've broken it down into 4 lessons. So that's to prevent you from feeling overwhelmed. So I'm going to send you a new lesson each day for the next 4 days. So click the link in the description and I'll show you what's inside right now. And by the magic of editing, this is what you'll get in part 1. You'll discover how to position yourself, your business, in this traffic flow. If you don't understand how traffic flows around the internet, then getting traffic is going to become incredibly difficult. So I'm going to walk you through this formula in detail, and I'll also give you 3 automated traffic sources. Then in part 2, I'm going to help you discover laser targeted traffic sources that are perfect for your business. Because we can have all the traffic sources in the world, but unless they're right for your individual business, then they're kind of pointless. So I'm going to show you how to uncover hundreds or even thousands of new traffic sources that are perfect for you. Then in part 3, I'm going to show you how to do this. This is where you deploy dozens of traffic sources all at once to a single piece of content to flood your website with traffic anytime you want it. I'm going to show you how to go from this, which is what people usually do. They usually find a traffic source and then they promote their content there. So they try to drive traffic this way. And it's slow, it's laborious, and the results just aren't that good. So we're going to go from that to this. And then finally in part 4, we're going to pull it all together. You're going to discover the traffic cycle. So this is how we increase traffic, but also increase our traffic sources with each wave. So your traffic is constantly increasing month after month. And I know that training like this will typically go for a couple of $100, but you're going to get this all completely for free. Okay, and if you do like the sound of that and you do want to increase your traffic quickly, click the link in the description and get the free traffic course. See you there. God bless.